RTS fans, welcome to the newest episode of Blizzplanet.com's StarCraft Summary. Now, as always, I'm your host, the oh-so-fine-looking bearded gamer, Chris Arnone. So last week's question, we asked you all, who do you want to win the GSL Championship? Okay, so it was between MC or Seed. Here were your best answers. Responses, everybody, and of course we're going to get to the results of that GSL Code S tournament here in a bit in the weekly news roundup.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So first off, it's patch time once again. Now last week we were kind of speculating about patch 1.5. Well, now it's actually out. Now, the biggest feature, of course, is the arcade. Now, what this is, it's a portal to a bunch of brand new custom games, improvements in finding, rating, and playing these custom games. And they're also introducing a new streaming launcher. Now, this will help reduce the amount of time you spend downloading, installing, and patching StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. There are, of course, also some UI and chat changes that have come in Battle.net, and lots of changes to the editor for custom maps, games, and machinima. So, like I said, no balancing stuff, nothing actually changing with all the different units. It's all just a lot of UI and peripheral stuff, and of course, the arcade. That's going to be absolutely huge for people who aren't the competitive gamer types. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about something I was discussing myself with Eldorian over Twitter this week, the possibility of the Heart of the Swarm being delayed until next year. Now, there have been a lot of articles that have sort of been diminishing the possibility of us seeing it come out in 2012. Eldorian agrees with this. Now, he said to get a launch in November or December in 2012, you probably would have had to have seen a beta in June or July. Well, now it's August, and we've got no public beta at this point. So that puts things, sort of like, what exactly is going on here? Now, we played the beta at the Major League Gaming Spring Championships. We tested it out. We let you guys know there was a lot of unbalance. And for Blizzard, there's still a lot of things up in the air, such as carriers. Will they be in there? Will they not be in there? They don't know yet. So there's a lot of stuff up there. Plus, we heard that some of the voice actors that thought they were done were called back into the studio to record more parts. So what is likely leading to this possible delay, we've got multiplayer balance. That's always going to be a huge thing. And even after the game comes out, they're going to have to keep tweaking and balancing the multiplayer. And more single-player content. That's sort of what we're gleaning from these voice actors going back into the studio to record more parts. So, now Gamescom is going to have the Heart of the Swarm beta, so good for them. Another, closed sort of alpha build. I mean, they call it beta, but, really, it's only a few people or one convention. It's hard to really call that a beta. But likely, what we're looking at is an August or September beta, which means a January or February of 2013 launch. Now, that's just speculation. There's been no official announcement of a delay or an official release date, but that's what we're speculating at this point. So, what was I talking about at the beginning? That's right, GSL Code S. We've got the results for you. Now, sadly, this was one of the most underwhelming finals for GSL Code S in a long time. Seed just wiped the floor with MC 3 games in a row. Now, this is a best of 7. So 3 games in a row, Protoss versus Protoss. Then MC finally did win one match. But then Seed came right back the next round and just beat him once again. And in every one of Seed's 4 wins, he beat MC in about 10 minutes, which it's really short. Rather anticlimactic, but still, congratulations to Seed for the big win in what is, the absolute pinnacle of StarCraft play. So, more results for you. This one, of course, is World Championship Series, Blizzard's own series for StarCraft 2. Now, they had the Nordic Nationals over this past weekend. Now, this is a combination event. They hold it in Sweden, but they have different national tournaments for several different nations, which also means we have different winners. So, For Finland, the winner is Nama, Naama, that played a Terran. Norway had Notissimus, Noticimus, played Protoss. Sweden's winner was Thorzane, big surprise there, right? That guy's successful on the world circuit, let alone his own country. And Denmark's winner was Babu Knight, playing Protoss. Notice there's no Zerg in there. It's kind of a weird little trend going on right now in the meta away from the Zerg. So, we'll finish up with a question, like we frequently do. So, now that you've had some time to play around with patch 1.5, what are your thoughts on it? What are you liking? What are you not liking? Let us know in the comments, and of course next week we're going to read those off. And while you're on YouTube, why don't you check out Bearded Gamer Show, my show, it's pretty awesome, and go to Blizzplanet.com. All the news, reviews, great community, everything you need to know about Blizzard Entertainment games. See you next time.